What stifles your innovation?
My innovation or innovation in general? I can go with innovation in general. I am not what people would call a creator. That's not my personality. I'm more of a execution person. Like, you present the idea, you present the concept, you came up with everything. Okay, let me get it there. Let me be the engineer to help take it to where you want to take it to. But I'm not a person that is coming up with brilliant ideas. But I think when I presented this conversation to you, I was looking at the state of the nation. And I think over our time, we have historically become the most innovative when our existence was at peril. I think you look at the World War I, World War II time frames, those are the times where we really dug in and started coming up with major concepts in reference to computer engineering and things in that nature that now we can't see life without. But back then, those are the times that we really were like, oh, okay, we need something to get us to the next level in order to prevent from falling off of the face of the world. But as far as the innovation piece goes, I think that's where my thoughts were with it.
I think it's interesting where the thought for the conversation came from in you, Wayne, because my initial reaction to just seeing the question is, I think I want to say that what stifles my innovation is restraint. Um, so typically, I prefer to be kind of like free with time, free with space to be able to feel as creative as I can. And I think I come up with a lot of good ideas in open space or space that just feels free to me. But then on the other hand, usually what, if I'm being honest with myself, has to take place in order for me to press out whatever I have come up with in the way of innovation. It has to be some sort of external force that says, that might feel like restraint. Like like a deadline is technically a restraint. The time is now, right? So it's like trying to find, for me, it has felt over the years like trying to find a balance between accountability, another type of possible restraint for people, and then also freedom in thought and creativity. Um, so yeah, I would agree that our perils in this country have usually produced innovation from people when we needed to figure out a way through something and we had very few options.
Yeah, I would say for me, what stifles my innovation, I would say that I'm 50% creative, 50% execution. So I come to the table with the somewhat creativity, but I need to bounce those ideas off of someone else who's 100% creative in order for me to execute that, because I don't have all the tools in my toolbox, nor do I necessarily know where to go looking for them. So I need someone who is only a creative to be like, yep, do that, do that. That's great, before I actually execute what it is. So what stifles my innovation is when that person that's 100% creative is not available. Like if that tool is not available to me, then I'm just back off for a while until it is available to me.
So, do you think that's something that you'll ever be comfortable operating without?
Um, I think I'm going to have to get to a point where I'm able to do it on my own. I think that for me, I grew up in kind of like a sheltered atmosphere, so I always had, mom to help me. and then I was released into the world, and it's like, oh, I don't think I can do this without someone else, and as an adult, I still do that. So I think I'm healing. And it takes time because I've been doing it my entire life. So it's just going to take me a while.
I can totally understand that because I come from a place of creativity not really being a thing. It's find something 9 to 5, ping, ping, ping. You know what you're getting paid every 2 weeks. You know where you got to go every day, and very routine. And I don't know where I fall on this mix of creative and get her done, but I'm way more creative than I am on the other side of thing because I boundary structure that's not me. Let's just get. I mean, we'll get stuff done when we get it done, but yeah, I don't like structure. But I think what stifles my innovation the most is comfort. Like if I'm comfortable, whether it's comfortable in what I'm doing, comfortable at home, comfortable in like my friendship groups, comfortable potting. If I get too comfortable doing anything, then my innovation goes to hell. So for better or for worse, I seek places of discomfort. And it's something I've talked to my therapist about because we're plugging therapists here, is that I seek places for discomfort um because I want to be innovative all the time. So I don't ever want to be too comfortable and not be innovative because I found myself in a space of entirely too much comfort and realizing there are things that were important to me that I kind of let go. And it was just because shit, I'm comfortable. And once I found myself in a place of discomfort, I actually got that innovative kickback. I got that comfort in being in discomfort again. And for better or for worse, I like discomfort. I thrive in it. But
This has been a very well-rounded conversation.
well, I
I
try
just
to.
want to appreciate it. I think it's been great.
Well, we try to have those types of conversations. We gotta hit all the different corners.
King of
Uh,
content.
huh?
I said king of content.
Hey, I do what I
How you
can.
doing?